My guys and girls, JonnyVR here with the roadmap for 2020 in Fallout 76 and all this new news that has just been announced. I'm going to go through each section of it so far, starting with summer, which is probably the next thing to be implemented into the game. And that includes the start of what they call seasons. And the seasons are going to be, is basically their update to the daily and weekly challenges system. And that's going to be, instead of having like a daily challenge that you'd use to get atoms, you have this sort of long board game sort of thing where you rank up from rank 1 to rank 100. And you rank up your score by doing daily and weekly challenges. But the exception here is that you will earn less atoms by completing daily and weekly challenges, but instead you will rank up on this board on your way to rank 100. So you will get less atoms to spend that way, but as you progress along the board, you will get prizes, unique cosmetic items like outfits and weapon skins for your characters, and massive sort of important ones towards the later ranks like the Captain Cosmos power armor and the Secret Service power armor. It's very interesting to see them do this, because for an armor skin like the Captain Cosmos power armor skin, you'd probably expect to pay like 1,500 atoms for that, but you can all sort of play for that, if that makes sense. And it means that the daily challenges actually mean you can get all this stuff through playing rather than grinding. So I think it's interesting. Interesting to see how they get less atoms for your daily challenges, which means if anything cool does appear in the atom shop, you might have to fork out some money for that. But it's an interesting change. You can pay to rank up using atoms. It's 150 atoms to unlock the next rank and claim the reward. But again, this is optional. Yes, it's pay to progress. If you want, you could pay money for the atoms to rank up all the way to the end, get all the rewards. But it does say that you cannot unlock ranks this way during the first 2 weeks of a season, so that you can all start and progress sort of at the same rate. Then 2 weeks after the season starts, which would usually in the season would usually be 10 weeks, then if anyone wanted to, they could pay and rank up all the way to the end. But it is completely optional. You can get to the end by playing. Can't wait to see how that goes. And the Captain Cosmos power armor does look very cool, along with the other items from the season. In addition, this summer we have a legendary boss event, which is what they previously confirmed in the Reddit AMA, called A Colossal Problem, and that's going to feature the Wendigo Colossus, which was added with the Wastelanders update, as well as Fasnacht, which was also confirmed to return, and also Meat Week, which I'm not sure if that was confirmed yet, but we're going to get that one as well. We're also going to get another event, and the new event is called Hunt for the Treasure Hunter, which is what the Treasure Hunter event was on the previous roadmap. We also are going to get the legendary perk system and the Find Me a Team thing that you can use to put yourself into a group and explore the wasteland together. Details for what's coming in the autumn and winter are a little bit more scarce, but we do have the One Wasteland update, where it's kind of like the One Tamriel update, where everything in the wasteland will be scaled to your level, whether you're in the sort of the low level area or the high level area. That won't exist anymore. They won't have that zone system anymore. Also, we'll be getting a new quest line, which apparently is a year-long quest line featuring the Brotherhood of Steel, and it was sort of hinted that they would be coming into the wasteland at the Reddit AMA. This is what's going to happen in the autumn. We're going to get this quest line called Steel Dawn, which will presumably feature new NPCs and the return of the Brotherhood of Steel. And then we get a second season, so it will change from the Captain Cosmos season to a second season lasting 10 weeks, and a new event called the Bombs Drop event. But again, not much has confirmed about that. And then in the winter, the Brotherhood of Steel returns to Appalachia in search of new technology. That's what it says on the winter section of the roadmap. So maybe the Steel Dawn quest line in the autumn won't feature the return of the Brotherhood of Steel, but there'll be a quest line that will hint towards their return. So when they actually return in the winter update, we'll be expecting them. It says the continuation of the story arc started in Steel Dawn will introduce new NPCs, quests, and companions to the West Virginia wasteland. And along with that, we'll get perk loadouts, instant interiors for your camp. So you can build a camp where only you and your team can enter in. Expeditions, which apparently will be new repeatable missions, as well as a third season, like another 10 weeks of ranking up and improving score for other skins and things. And then new daily quests, and also the return of the Holiday Scorched event. So overall, I think this is quite a good roadmap because it gives us sort of the next big thing after Wastelanders, and it will be focusing on the Brotherhood of Steel. And apparently it is a year-long sort of story, much like they do in Elder Scrolls Online. So I'm really excited to see how that will work in Fallout 76. I'm interested, of course, in the new seasonal events, the Wendigo Colossus one, this bombs drop one, and the treasure hunter one, as well as the return of Fasnacht, of course. But I am also looking forward to seeing how this seasons work, these 10-week challenges, and how that will change how you play Fallout 76. Maybe it'll make it more fun rather than grinding. So overall, I think it's a solid roadmap. Obviously, the one that I think everybody will be looking forward to is the Steel Dawn and Fractured Steel quest lines, which is the next big thing after Wastelanders. So, guys, post in the comments what you think of this roadmap. Are you excited for the return of the Brotherhood of Steel? Or do you think the seasons aspect is good? Or would you rather keep it the way it is? Overall, I think it's good. It's good to see how things are changing. And I can tell you for a fact that I won't be paying money to rank up for these rewards. I'll do my best to play to get all the rewards. I think it's a good enough roadmap, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it unfolds. So post in the comments what you think, and I will see you next time.